Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to English Skills Simplified, your friendly place to learn English the easy, natural way. I'm Sarah, your English coach and conversation guide.
And I'm Dave, your English buddy, always excited to learn new things and share with you.
Dave, let me ask you something. Have you ever watched the news in English and thought, I understand some words, but I can't talk about it?
Oh yes, Sarah, many times. I hear the news on TV, on YouTube, or even from friends, but when someone asks me, what's the news today? My mind goes blank.
Exactly. And you're not alone. Millions of English learners around the world feel the same way. That's why today's episode is very special.
Yes, because today we're going to help you talk about news in English easily, clearly, and confidently, without fear and without stress.
Let me tell you something important. You don't need big, difficult words to talk about the news. You don't need to sound like a news reporter.
That's right. You just need simple sentences, clear ideas, and confidence.
And by the end of this video, you'll know how to talk about news stories at work, at school, with friends, or even online, using easy English that sounds natural.
Imagine this. You're talking to a friend, and they say, "Did you hear the news today?"
Your heart starts beating fast because you want to answer, but you don't know how.
You think, what should I say? What words should I use? What if I make a mistake?
Now imagine a different situation. The same question comes. Did you hear the news today?
And this time, you smile and say, "Yes, I heard some news about..."
That confidence, that calm feeling, that's what we're building for you today. In today's lesson, we will learn how to talk about news in English step by step in a simple and friendly way.
We'll show you how to start a conversation about the news, share news you heard on TV, social media, or online, give your opinion using easy words, agree or disagree politely, and ask others what they think.
We'll use real-life examples, short dialogues, and clear explanations so beginners and intermediate learners can follow easily.
And don't worry, we won't use difficult grammar or confusing vocabulary.
Exactly. Everything today is designed to help you speak naturally, not perfectly.
Before we continue, let's pause for a quick moment.
If you want to improve your English speaking skills,
If you want to feel confident when talking about real-life topics like news,
and if you want to be part of a warm, supportive learning family,
please like this video, subscribe to English Skills Simplified, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson.
when you subscribe, you're not just clicking a button, you're joining a family that learns and grows together.
And don't forget to comment below. Tell us, do you usually watch the news in English or in your own language?
We read every comment, and your words help this channel grow.
All right, Sarah, I'm excited. Let's get started.
Me too, Dave. Next, we'll jump into the main lesson and start talking about news the easy way. All right, Dave, let's begin gently. Before we talk about opinions or details, learners need to feel comfortable with one simple thing, understanding what news really means in daily English.
That's a great place to start. Many people think news is only serious or complicated, but that's not true.
Exactly. News can be anything people are talking about right now. It can be local news, world news, sports news, business news, or even social media news.
So when someone says, "Did you hear the news?" they don't always mean something scary or political.
Yes, it could be something simple like a new law, a big event, a celebrity story, weather updates, or something happening in your city.
That already makes it feel less stressful.
Good. Now let's help our listeners with the first and most important skill, how to start talking about news using easy English. Here's the truth. You don't need to explain the full story. You just need a simple opening sentence.
Like what?
For example, I heard some news today. I saw something interesting on the news. There was a news story about...
Those sentences are short and easy, but they sound natural.
Exactly. Let's practice with a small dialogue.
Okay, I'll try.
Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Oh, I heard some news today.
Really? What kind of news?
It was about the weather. There might be heavy rain this week.
Perfect. Very clear, very simple. Another helpful tip is saying where you heard the news. This makes your sentence sound more complete.
Right. You can say, I heard it on TV, I saw it online, I read it on my phone, I heard it on social media.
Let's combine that with a full sentence.
Sure, I saw some news online about rising food prices.
Excellent. You didn't explain everything, but the listener understands the topic.
That's important because many learners try to say too much and then get stuck.
Exactly. Simple is powerful. Now let's help learners with common news topics and easy vocabulary.
Good idea. Big words scare people.
Let's keep it friendly.
For example, instead of economic inflation, say prices are going up. Instead of natural disaster, say a big storm or flood. Instead of international conflict, say problems between countries.
Yes, that's real English, not textbook English.
Let me try another example. I heard some news about a big storm in another country.
That's perfect. Clear, calm, and understandable. Now, dear listeners, this is your moment. Pause the video if you want and try saying one sentence out loud.
Say something like, I heard some news today about, or I saw some news online about.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Your goal is to speak, not to be perfect.
Mistakes are part of learning. We all make them.
Dave, many learners are afraid of talking about news because they worry about sounding wrong.
I understand that feeling, but staying silent feels worse.
Exactly. Speaking, even with simple words, builds confidence little by little.
And confidence changes everything.
Great job, everyone. We've learned how to understand what news is, how to start talking about it, and how to keep things simple.
And it already feels easier, doesn't it?
Now that we're comfortable starting a news conversation, let's move a little deeper, Dave. Many learners ask, how do I share my opinion about the news without sounding rude or confusing?
That's a very common worry. People think opinions must be long or complicated.
But they don't. In everyday English, opinions are often short, soft, and polite.
Yes, and that's good news for learners.
Let's begin with easy opinion starters. These phrases are friendly and safe to use.
Some great examples are, I think it's interesting. I think it's good. I think it's sad. I think it's surprising.
Exactly. Simple feeling words help a lot.
Let me try one. I heard some news about public transport. I think it's helpful.
That sounds natural and calm. No pressure. One important skill when talking about news is not sounding too strong, especially with people you don't know well.
That's true. Strong opinions can cause uncomfortable moments.
So we soften our words. We use phrases like, I feel like, maybe, I'm not sure, but...
Let me give an example. I'm not sure, but I feel like this news could change things.
That's excellent. Very respectful. Now let's talk about agreeing. This happens a lot in news conversations.
Yes, and it's easy English.
You can say, I agree, that's true, I feel the same way.
Let's role play.
I heard some news about new job opportunities. I think it's good for young people.
I agree. I think it's helpful too.
Perfect. Very natural. What about when you don't agree?
That's where people get nervous.
But polite disagreement is easy if you stay calm.
You can say, I understand, but I think differently. Maybe, but I see it another way. I'm not sure I agree.
Let's hear an example.
I understand your point, but I'm not sure I agree.
That sounds respectful and confident. A great conversation skill is asking the other person what they think.
Yes, that keeps the conversation alive.
Simple questions work best. What do you think? How do you feel about it? Do you think it's good or bad?
Let me try a short exchange.
I saw some news about changes in education. I think it's interesting.
Really? What do you think about it?
Nice. That flows naturally. Dear listeners, try this now. Say one sentence about the news, then add a feeling.
For example, I heard some news about the weather. I think it's worrying.
Say it slowly. Your confidence will grow with every sentence.
Sarah, many learners feel shy sharing opinions because they're afraid of being judged.
That fear is very real, but your voice matters.
And using simple English doesn't make you weak, it makes you clear.
Exactly. Clarity is power. So today we learned how to share opinions, agree politely, disagree kindly, and invite others to speak.
And all using easy everyday English.
Now let's focus on something many English learners struggle with, Dave. Explaining a news story in a simple way.
Yes, people often know the news in their own language, but explaining it in English feels difficult.
Exactly. But the secret is this. You don't need details. You only need the main idea.
That already feels less stressful.
When explaining news, always start with one clear sentence.
Like a summary.
Yes, a short summary. For example, there is news about public transport.
That's easy, no pressure.
Then you add one more simple detail.
Something like, it may affect many people.
Perfect. 2 short sentences are enough. News often includes time, so let's keep that simple too.
We don't need exact dates, right?
Right. We can use easy words like recently, today, this week, lately.
Let me try. Recently, there was news about flight delays.
That sounds very natural. Now let's add a reason, but again, very simple.
No long explanations?
No, just one reason is enough.
Examples could be because of weather, because of changes, because of safety reasons.
Yes, short and clear.
Let me put it together. Recently, there was news about flight delays because of weather.
Excellent. That's real conversational English. News becomes interesting when it feels like a small story.
Stories help people remember.
Exactly. So you can add how people feel.
Feelings like worried, happy, confused, excited.
Let's hear an example.
Recently, there was news about flight delays because of weather. Many people feel worried.
That's perfect storytelling in simple English. Let's do a short role play to help listeners understand.
Okay, I'm ready.
I heard some news today.
Oh, really? What is it about?
It's about changes at the airport. Some flights are slower.
Why is that?
Because of safety checks, many travelers feel nervous.
That conversation sounds very real.
Dear listeners, notice something important here.
None of these sentences are long.
Yes, confidence comes from clarity, not complexity.
You don't need big words to sound smart.
You just need clear thoughts. Let's talk about one common mistake.
Trying to explain everything?
Exactly. Don't explain everything. English conversations are not exams.
People only want the key idea.
So remember this pattern. What happened, when it happened, why it happened, and how people feel.
4 simple steps.
Many learners feel shy explaining news because they fear mistakes.
But mistakes are part of learning.
Yes, every sentence you speak is progress.
And people appreciate effort more than perfection.
So today, we practiced explaining news clearly.
We used short sentences, easy time words, simple reasons, and feelings.
This is real-world English.
And anyone can do it.
Now, let's talk about something very important, Dave. Sharing opinions about news.
Yes, because news often brings different opinions.
Exactly. And many English learners worry about sounding rude or too strong.
I used to feel that way too.
In English conversations, people often expect opinions.
Not strong arguments, just personal thoughts.
Yes, simple thoughts are enough.
That already feels easier.
The key is using soft phrases.
Phrases that sound calm and friendly.
Exactly. For example, I think, I feel like, in my opinion.
Those sound safe.
They are very safe and very natural. Let's practice with a simple news topic.
Okay.
Imagine there is news about higher food prices.
That's very common.
Now listen to this sentence. I think higher food prices are difficult for many families.
That sounds polite and clear.
Yes, no anger, no drama. Now we add a reason, but keep it gentle.
No debates, no fighting.
Exactly. For example, I think higher food prices are difficult because people already have many expenses.
That sounds thoughtful.
Let's do a short role play again.
I'm ready.
Did you hear the recent news about public transport?
Yes, I did.
I feel like the changes may confuse some people.
I agree. In my opinion, clear information helps everyone.
That sounded very natural. Now, let's talk about disagreeing.
This is where many learners panic.
But polite disagreement is easy in English.
Really?
Yes, use phrases like, I see your point, but, or, that's interesting, but I think.
Those sound respectful.
Let's try an example.
Okay.
I think the new airport rules are helpful.
I see your point, but I feel like they may slow things down.
Perfect, calm, and respectful. One important tip for learners.
Avoid very strong words.
Yes, words like terrible, horrible, stupid.
Those can sound aggressive.
Instead, use softer words like difficult, challenging, or unclear.
That keeps the conversation friendly.
Dear listeners, you don't need to impress anyone.
Your opinion matters, even if it's simple.
English conversations are about connection.
Not about winning an argument.
Let's quickly review.
We learned how to share opinions politely.
We practiced soft phrases and gentle reasons.
And we learned how to disagree calmly.
This is real-life English you can use anywhere. Now let's move to another very important skill when talking about news.
Asking questions?
Exactly. Good conversations are not only about sharing opinions.
They're also about showing interest.
When you ask questions, people feel listened to.
And the conversation keeps going.
Yes, silence disappears when curiosity appears.
I like that idea.
Many learners feel nervous asking questions.
They worry about grammar mistakes.
But simple questions work perfectly.
You don't need long sentences.
Let's start with very easy question starters.
Okay, I'm listening.
You can use, what do you think about? Did you hear about? How do you feel about?
Those feel natural and friendly.
Let's imagine there is news about weather changes.
That's a common topic.
You can ask, did you hear about the weather changes?
Very simple.
Or, how do you feel about the recent weather news?
That invites conversation.
Let's practice together.
Sounds good.
Did you hear about the new traffic rules?
Yes, I did.
What do you think about them?
I think they're helpful, but a bit confusing at first.
That was a great response. Now comes the magic part.
Follow-up questions?
Yes, they show real interest.
Give me an example.
You can ask, why do you feel that way?
That's simple and polite.
Or, how does it affect daily life?
That makes the conversation deeper.
One important rule.
What is it?
Avoid questions that sound like attacks.
Ah, like blaming questions.
Exactly. Use calm words. Let's compare.
Okay.
Not so good. Why do people always complain about this?
That sounds negative.
Better. Why do some people feel concerned about this?
Much kinder.
Dear listeners, you don't need confidence first.
Confidence grows by speaking.
Even one small question is enough.
Every question is practice.
Let's practice together.
Repeat after Sarah.
Did you hear about the news?
What do you think about it?
How does it affect people?
Excellent. Very natural English.
These questions work everywhere.
At work, with friends, or online.
They help you sound confident and polite.
And they make conversations enjoyable.
Let's review quickly.
We learned how to ask simple questions about news.
We practiced follow-up questions.
And we learned how to keep questions friendly.
This skill makes your English feel alive. Now, let's slow things down and bring everything together.
A review moment?
Yes, reviewing helps learning stay in your mind.
And it builds confidence too.
When you talk about news, you hear many ideas.
Some are new. Some are confusing.
Reviewing helps you understand clearly.
It also helps you respond calmly.
You don't need big words to review news.
Simple words work best.
You can start with, "Let me see if I understand."
That sounds polite.
Let's try an example.
Okay.
Let me see if I understand. The news says travel rules are changing.
Yes, that's correct.
People may need more documents.
Exactly.
After reviewing, you can share your opinion.
Without sounding rude.
Yes, tone matters.
So how do we do that?
Use gentle phrases like, "I think," "In my opinion," "It seems like."
Those feel calm and respectful.
I'll start.
Go ahead.
I think the new rules may help safety.
In my opinion, they may also slow travel.
That's a balanced answer. Sometimes you agree with the news.
That's easy.
You can say, "I agree with that."
Or, that makes sense to me.
Disagreeing needs care.
Yes, people worry about sounding rude.
Try phrases like, "I understand, but I feel differently."
That sounds very polite.
Let's practice.
Okay.
I think the new policy helps families.
I understand, but I feel differently.
That was perfect. News can be emotional.
Yes, sometimes very emotional.
When emotions rise, slow your words.
Short sentences help.
You can say, "I need time to think."
Or, that's a lot to process.
Those phrases give you space. Let's practice together.
Repeat after Sarah.
In my opinion,
I understand, but
that makes sense to me.
great job.
This skill helps you everywhere.
Work meetings, social talks, online chats.
You sound calm and confident.
Even when topics are serious.
Let's review.
We learned how to review news simply.
We practiced sharing opinions politely.
And we learned how to stay calm.
This is real life English. We've reached the final part of today's lesson.
And honestly, this one feels special.
Yes, because this is where everything connects.
Not just English, but confidence too.
Listeners, take a moment and think.
You didn't just listen today.
You practiced understanding news.
You learned how to share opinions calmly.
You learned polite English for real conversations.
That's real progress.
Learning English is not easy.
Many people feel shy or afraid.
Some worry about mistakes.
But mistakes mean you're learning.
And here, you're never alone. If today's lesson helped you even a little,
Please support this learning family.
tap the like button to show your support.
Subscribe so you don't miss future lessons.
And turn on notifications to learn with us regularly.
When you do that, you become part of this family.
Every new lesson is made for you.
Simple English, real life, real confidence.
We grow together.
We learn together.
Now we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, your voice matters.
In the comments, tell us one thing.
What kind of news do you like to talk about?
Local news
World news?
or happy stories?
Write it below.
Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference.
Speak out loud when you can.
Use simple sentences.
Confidence grows with practice.
If you feel slow, that's okay.
If you feel unsure, that's normal.
Fluency is built step by step.
And you're already on the path.
In future lessons, we'll talk about more topics.
Daily life, work, travel, and conversations.
Always simple.
Always friendly.
Be proud of yourself today.
You showed up.
You listened.
You learned.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
We truly appreciate you.
This is English Skills Simplified.
Where learning feels easy and human.
Until next time, keep practicing.
Keep believing in yourself.
And keep speaking English every day.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye for now, and welcome to the family.